Hello everyone. We're getting ready to do us some shrimp and grits this morning, okay? So I'm gonna wait till a few people start clinking in, or I might even just go ahead and get started a little bit. I have prepped some of the things. So this morning, that's what we're getting ready to do. Go ahead and just dig into these shrimps and grits. It's gonna go really, really fast. Mostly everything that I do goes really, really fast because that's just how I cook. I know that people are waiting, my family's waiting, they want something to eat, and I grew up that way, knowing how to go ahead and get some dinner in the stove, get it cooked, because everybody want to eat, okay? So that's what we're going to do this morning. We're going to go ahead and get these grits and shrimp on the road for you guys. Thank you for chiming in this morning. So what we have done so far, guys, I have some water on the stove boiling, as you can see, and I have a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper in it as well. And I've used a little bit of olive oil too. So this is the kind I use, not all the time, but this is what I use. So we have that up there boiling. And while we have this boiling, waiting to put our grits in, we're going to go ahead and we've oiled our pan. And this is how we're going to do our gravy. Now, I told you guys, if you wanted to get a package of gravy, that's fine. And because basically that's what I'm somewhat using. And but I'm adding a little bit more stuff to it. And you can do that as well. Now, I'm going to go through some of my seasoning that I have. So, you guys do it to your taste. But if you want it to taste somewhat like mine, I'm going to show you the seasoning that I'm using. Now, this is not something that I do every time I cook shrimp and grits. I do it differently every time, guys, almost. So, that is how we do. A little pinch of this, a little pinch of that, cooking with Freda. Grandmama style. What works for your taste? All right. Thank you for chiming in. Okay, so I have a little bit of Creole seasoning, some garlic salt. You know I'm a garlic person. Garlic, raw garlic, and another little all-purpose seasoning, and just a little bit of cumin to give that smoky taste. And that's basically all that I'm going to put in there. I am warming this pan up to do me some bacon. And that flavor from the bacon, thank you for chiming in. That bacon from the flavor from the bacon is going to take it over the top. So I'm going to go ahead and put this bacon on while my water is over there boiling for my grits. I haven't put the grits in yet. So we're going to lay this bacon out and let it get to frying and get all those juices and stuff going. So I'm only doing about 3, because what I'm going to do after I fry the bacon, I'm just going to cut it up real fine. And each person is going to get a little bit of bacon in their gravy. And we're going to put some on the top as well. Okay? And I have some other little things that I may add to it after the grits are cooked in the bowl and everything. So this is what we're doing. We're frying up this. We're starting from scratch. I want you guys to go from point 1 to point 4. Okay, however many points it's going to take. So we have these frying up. We have our water going. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. It is still nice outside, even though it's a little bit cloudy here. It's still nice. It's going to be about 60 some degrees here. So, guys, go in that cabinet, get all your stuff. Thank you. Go in the cabinet, get all your stuff, and come on in here and let's cook this shrimps and grits this morning. So I'm going to turn my water down a little bit, because what I don't want to do is get my grits finished before my gravy. Alright? And that's because I don't want my grits to sit there and be cold, you know, because then I have to warm them back up again. So I want my gravy finished and ready. So when my grits are finished, all I have to do is put my shrimp and gravy on top of my grits. That's it. So we have 3 strips of bacon, and I think I did about, it might be 2 cups of large shrimp. Depends on how much you like shrimp. And then again, if you don't like shrimp, whatever meat you want to put in it, I think it's going to be very fine. It's going to be great. Because it's always about your taste buds, okay? And what you like, other people might like. So you just have to try different things. Because some people just don't step out there and try different things. And when you do it, then they're like, oh my gosh, what was that? So we have this bacon frying up. We're getting those juices in here real good. I turned it down a little bit. I'm going to put a little bit more oil in here for it. And I thank you guys for hanging out with me this morning. We're making this shrimps and grits. Go in there and get your grits. Get your shrimp or your meat, whatever meat you want. Get you some butter and some olive oil and a little bit of seasoning, whatever season you want. And maybe some half and half if you like putting milk in yours. We're going to do a little bit of half and half this morning in ours. But right now, our main thing is making sure we get this bacon completely fried. Really good, crispy. So that we can cut it up and put it on top of our grits. So while I'm doing this, you guys should have your ingredients and be able to catch up with me with what we're doing. Okay? And like I said yesterday, I don't know if you guys got the video that I did yesterday about us delivering and everything like that. We're going to put some more information out about that. So, you know, I pray that you guys are all doing good. Pray that you guys are all safe with this corona going on. We know God is a keeper and He will keep us. Right? We just have to trust and believe. Thank you for your hearts. I appreciate that. So, okay, I think this is frying up kind of crispy here. And we may lay this to the side so we can get this juice, this bacon juice. This, I heard somebody say one day, one of the cooks, chefs or whatever, I heard them say one day that, oh my God, you see, I got it, my husband gonna come in here in a little while and say, open them windows. So let me do that. Because I know that's what he's going to say. Open those windows. Because I got it frying up in here. Okay. But you know that bacon will do that. Okay, so I think we got this a little crispy enough. And I think we got a little bit of this gold juice in here, as one of those chefs would say. This bacon grease is like gold. Puts all that flavor in there. Okay, so we're going to take this out. Put it to the side. Look at all that. Woo! That's that good gold. Right there. Alrighty. So now we're going to put some butter. Because we got it frying up in here. We're going to put some butter. So this is when we're going to start using our whisk. Hi guys, good to see you. So we're putting some butter in with our bacon grease. Getting a little bit of liquid in here. We still got our water going. I don't want to put my grits in right there because they're gonna go quick. So I'm gonna put a little bit of my garlic salt. Don't want it to get burnt. So we got it on low. A little bit of my Creole. This is all for the gravy. All for the gravy. A little bit of that. And a little bit of my garlic. And cumin. Smoky. And all purpose. That's how I roll. Keep up with me, guys. Keep up with me. We cooking today. See, we might be burning. We ain't burning. No, we ain't burning. We might be smoking up in here, but we are getting it done. This is our gravy. Now this is gonna be great. We put these shrimp in here with the gravy. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're gonna get a little bit of water. And put this in here. I only put just a little bit. Just a little bit. And this is some of my gravy that I have that I'm going to put in here as well. Okay? See, I'm sprinkling that in there. A little bit of that. And that's what's going to make it thicken up real good. Now, I don't know how this changed like that, but it did. Okay. Guys, so I'm working with something over here, doing the best I can. Okay. So this right here, I hope you guys can still see. We're going to put some more water in here. And this is how we're going to get this gravy done. And that's going to be it. That is it. That's it, guys, with the gravy. So now, since we got this gravy, look at it. Oh my gosh, that is so good. I'm going to turn that on real low. And we're going to put in our grits. See that? We got our grits going. We got our gravy. I'm going to put a little bit more water. So when you're cooking, you got to emphasize. Just keep adding, keep taking away, keep adding. So that's why I didn't want to put the grits in while I was doing my gravy. So I'm going to let that gravy sit over there. Hi. And we're going to put our shrimp in with the gravy so that they can be cooking while the gravy's on. Cooking inside the gravy. That's how we're going to do it. We're going to put some more water in our grits. Now, with our grits, we got to take our time now. And we got to really, really let those grits get cooked. So we have to stir those really fast sometimes so they won't stick to the pan. We started off with what? Thank you, guys. We started off with some salt, pepper, and some olive oil in there. So we're going to put some butter in there at the end. So we're going to turn those on up so these grits can get cooked. And believe it or not, we're going to be finishing a little while with these grits. And we're going to put a little bit of half and half. That's for you guys who know about putting a little bit of milk in your grits. You know, if you don't worry about it. It does make it a little bit more creamier. Now, I'm not a person who has ever had cream of wheat, but they say that's what it kind of tastes like. But if it does, I guess it's good because I love grits, and it does taste pretty good in my grits. So, but I've never had cream of wheat. I just never have. Probably never will. But I just tasted rice pudding for the very first time Thursday. Somebody brought some rice pudding. I told them I never ate that. I probably never will. But they wanted me to taste it, and I did. It's not that bad. I think it's just the texture of it, you know. So this is how our grits are turning out and looking. So we want those to get a little bit more thicker, cooked really well. And then this is how we're doing with our gravy. Guys, this is going to be the bomb. I'm telling you. This is going to be the bomb. You see that? Do you see that? That is your shrimp and gravy. Okay, so this is what happens with your grits. If you're not used to cooking grits, this is what's going to happen. So that's why you have to stir them really quickly so you won't get popped. Oh my Lord, you ever been burnt by some grits? You've been burnt. I'm here to tell you. Because it's no joke. You get burnt by some grits. Oh Lord. But let me turn them down just a little bit. Woo, Lord. About to get me. So we're getting these a little bit thicker. Look at that. Getting a little bit thicker. So we're going to put our butter in there. And while we're doing this, you notice we don't have to worry about our gravy because we have it on low. And the shrimp are cooking in the heat of the gravy. And so that way, they're not overcooking, okay? The shrimp, you don't want your shrimp overcooked because then they're going to be hard. So this is how you want your grits to turn out. Like this, creamy. Oh guys, we made a little boo-boo. There we go. Alrighty, we got this done, and we're gonna plate this for you guys and let you guys see this. Ooh, I hope you guys are cooking this and you guys are gonna be able to eat it when I eat it. Okay? Oh, we got some good grits going there. Those are cooked very well. So now we're gonna go ahead and turn our gravy up, and we're gonna put our grits to the side. Put them over here to the side. Cut that off. We are finished with them grits. Okay? So now we're going to finish up with this. The shrimp and gravy. That's the bomb right there. I had to get this because I cannot stand for my stove to be like this. It takes forever to get it off if you don't go ahead and clean it while you cook it. That's one thing we was taught. Clean while you cook. Then you don't have that much to clean up whenever you're finished. There you go. Alright. So looks like our shrimp are getting cooked very well in here. And I have some parsley that I growed outside. And that's what I use. I mean, it grows very wild. Grows really good. So if you ever want to have your own fresh parsley, just grow it. And basil, all that stuff like that. It tastes so much better. Okay, so we got this done, guys. So what we have to the side is some tomatoes and some parsley. So when we go ahead and put it on the plate, we're going to sprinkle that over, and we're going to cut that bacon up and sprinkle it over the grits as well. Okay, so here we go. We are done. We are done. Cut that off. Have those grits done. Look at here. I just want you to see how this gravy is looking with the shrimp in it. You see that, guys? Do you see that? That's what I'm talking about. You guys should be eating that this morning. All right. I like to make sure my grits are creamy and have enough butter and salt. So forgive me. Everybody has to do it to their own taste. So I put some more butter. I'm going to add a little bit more salt. Guys, and thank you for hanging with me today. And we're getting these grits and shrimp and gravy done. And this is how we're going to plate this. I'm going to go ahead and plate this for you guys so you can see it and just enjoy. So we're taking this off. putting a little bit of this grits in here, like that. And we're going to go ahead and cut up us some bacon. And we're going to put this in here like this. Take this shrimp and gravy, put it around in there. Oh my gosh. A little bit of parsley. And a little bit of bacon. Oh, that's wonderful. And I want you guys to see this, if you can. I don't know if you can see this or not, but this is how it looks, okay? I'm going to just take some pictures of it, but it is absolutely wonderful. I mean, just wonderful. So you guys got to do this. We are finished with that. Thank you for tuning in today with Cooking with Freda Grandma Martha Style. We appreciate having you here. And as I always say, make sure you just go out and make it a great day, okay, guys? We have made these grits and gravy with shrimp, and it's delicious. It's a plum meal. You don't need nothing else. It's going to last you for the rest of the day almost until dinner time. So go ahead and get to eating that and enjoy it with your family. And as I always tell you, pray for me as I pray for you, because we all need it, okay? And I thank you guys for hanging out with me this morning. Like I said, it goes quick. I don't do anything slow. All my food is cooked quick. Anyone that knows me know I can get a meal or get breakfast on the table in 30 minutes. So you can do that too. Mwah! Have a wonderful day, and God bless you.